Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Sarah from the Rare Plant House. I wanted to show you some Dendrobium orchids that I have in my collection today. And one of them is in flower, one of them has keikis, and the other one is deciduous. So I thought they're all small, and I wanted to make a video of it just to show you the three different ones that I have and just kind of show you their growth and how they've evolved over the past few years that I've had them. I've had them for 2 years. So if that's interesting to you, stay tuned for today's video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. So let's get into it. Okay, so these are the 3 orchids in question. These are my 3 dendrobiums that I have in my collection, and they're all pretty small. This one, let's start with this one. This is the Dendrobium Kingianum. Kingianum, not quite sure pronunciation wise. This is the Dendrobium New Hope Mini. Sunny Hope crossed with Grand Smile, and this is the one that flowered for me. It's my first flowering dendrobium. I'm so excited. Look at that little bloom show. Aren't those pretty? I was so excited when the flowers started on that one. And then this is the deciduous orchid I was talking about. So this is the Dendrobium Parishi. So let's just talk about these. So starting with the Parishii, I don't know if this one will flower yet or not. I don't believe it's flowering size yet. However, this is the longest, call them canes, or pseudo bulb that I've had grow on this. So that's really exciting. I've had this for about 2 years. You can see each year the old canes die off, the leaves on them die off, and then it grows a new one every year. We'll see if this flowers or not. I have no idea. It's got a nice root system coming in, so I'm hoping for flowers. This is supposed to be a mini orchid, so it shouldn't get very big, and I leave the canes on for just for the extra energy, just like you would like a Cattleya orchid. So then let's move over to the New Hope Mini, which I just really am so excited about the flowers. You have no idea. This is my first, like I said, dendrobium in bloom. If we look, let's see, let me pull this out for you. This was just watered, so if you see water in the pot, that's why, or the medium looks wet. So this has a really nice root system on it. Roots are coming out of the pot. Once this is done flowering, I'm going to repot this guy. But just wanted to show you the different canes on this one, or pseudo bulbs. You can see there that was a bud, but the bud did not come up. It stayed dormant. This one I think might flower. You can see that new, let me give you a top down version. You can see there's that little bud, little sheath right in there. I think that might turn into a bud. I'm hoping anyway. The bud didn't come up, it stayed dormant, but this one did flower, and it flowers just like kind of like an Oncidium, where it comes not from the side, but the stem is very similar to an Oncidium. And then it produced 2 flowers. They're not fragrant for me. If you do have a fragrant one, let me know. But I just thought it was really pretty. I didn't even know what the flowers would look like, but I was so excited. So like I said, I think this one, was it this one? Yeah, yeah, that's it. This one has like another little sheath in there, so I think that one might flower as well. But this has grown quite a bit in my collection. And then the next one, the Kingianum, this has been kind of a problem child for me. So you can see this is in an orchid basket, and the other 2 are in just traditional orchid pots with a like an outer cash pot, I think they call them. And you can see the roots look really good. But this plant has never flowered for me in 2 years. And what actually I know has happened is it's grown quite a bit. It's grown a lot of new structures, new canes. But the problem is that instead of flowering, it grew keikis, which is just a little orchid plantlet that comes from the orchid. It's one of the ways an orchid can reproduce itself is through keikis. And you can see, I know these are keikis and not flowers because see that cane? It looks exactly like the cane on the main plant. So it grew a keiki on top, and then you can actually see it's got these keikis have their own root system, and it goes down into the potting medium. So that's how they're trying to get hydrated. So I don't know if we'll have flowers from the keikis or if we'll have another keiki on top of the keikis. But I mean, you can see like this is a keiki, and then that's the main part of the plant. Let's see, where else do we have them? This one has two keikis, and then that's the main bulb on the plant. And then this has a keiki, and again, you can see like all the roots are starting to grow down into the potting medium. So that's good, but just I'm amazed that this plant has so many keikis and has not flowered for me. And I can't tell, like right here, I can't tell. I'm trying to get you guys in. I can't tell if that'll be a keiki. Probably will, because it doesn't look like it's going to be a flower. We'll see. This is supposed to be a bigger orchid. These two, like I said, are minis, the pink and the white here, in the pink and white pots. Those are miniatures, so they probably, they'll get bigger, but not a lot bigger. This is supposed to be a good sized plant, and I've had it for 2 years, and the size of the Pseudo Bulbs is pretty much, that's really not that big for a bigger orchid. But this I think I got as a smaller plant, and it took 2 years for it to flower, but you can see how it went from smaller to larger canes, and then the biggest one is the one in flower, the biggest cane right there. So, and then and big is relatively speaking, that's a fairly small plant compared to some of my other orchids that I have. So, and then like I said, this one we'll see what happens. I left the other canes on there. This has not produced any keikis, but this is the latest growth for this one for the spring, so we'll see if she flowers or if she drops all the leaves in the winter. And this is what they look like when the leaves fall off, and then it just dries up in the winter. But these do store nutrients, so that's why I leave them on there. So that's my little chat about dendrobiums, the ones I have in my collection. The Kingianum, which is growing keikis on top of the main plant, the New Hope mini dendrobium, which is in flower, and then the deciduous Dendrobium Parishi, which has not flowered for me yet. So just wanted to kind of give you guys, I guess it can't be an update because I've never really posted about these before, but just an idea of the dendrobiums that I have in my collection, and that I was excited about the first one that flowered, and I really wanted to document that on film. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video about dendrobiums and the 3 that I have in my collection. And if you did, I'd be really grateful if you could like and subscribe this video, and click the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. I can't tell you how much that helps me out in the algorithm. And leave me a comment below if you're still here watching this. Write the word orchid if you made it to the end of the video. Put it in the comments. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.